welcome to the Sports Bar and talkSPORT. I'm Jamie Horror. Him over there, Jason Cundy.
Has anyone seen Plan A?
Yeah.
Tell them about Plan A in a second.
Plan A, yeah.
In the frame.
Went out the window. Did we dare and did we do? We've done some daring and some doing.
That time we did a bit daring and a bit doing.
Big night Premier League action live on talkSPORT. What have I just witnessed? St James's Park 2-2 between Spurs and Newcastle. That penalty, the game is gone. It's got him in headlock. Absolute shambles from VAR. Cristian Romero, I'll hang my hat on you, son. Well done. 03 717 22 33 44. Elsewhere, we just seen the game of the season between Fulham and Man City. Wow, 5-4. What are they doing? Pep Guardiola's side nearly threw it away. Cleared one off the line in the last minute. Erling Haaland broke the record. The least amount of games to reach 100 Premier League goals. Is he the best player in the Premier League, in the world? Oh, and, you know, have we ever seen? I see Troy Deeney saying Thierry Henry. I probably agree with him on that one. Loads to go out, though. Get involved in this show. We want to hear from you. Everton win tonight as well after a poor display against Newcastle, but they're back with a big performance. 1-0 win against Bournemouth. They fell off a cliff. Don't know what's going on there. 03 717 22 33 44. Ruined your show, didn't I? Ruined your show, the boys.
So, in the
Plan A,
in the
out
office.
the window.
So, has anyone got retired last night? Because I got bored of doing Spurs. Three in like a week.
Yeah.
And like you taken when the fun stop. And the fun has stopped. I'm not getting enjoyment out of it. But I've got to tell you,
You was all
it looked
gearing
like
up.
Spurs are going to get beat again.
You was all ready for it.
And the lads behind the scenes was doing a package.
Package is coming out.
Clown music.
They're getting the clown ready, the violin, everything's getting ready. They can't wait, the boys, to come in here and
then,
to see me squirm.
And then Spurs equalise.
And then Romero, the big captain, pops up.
And then there's the penalty.
Oh, the penalty.
O'Hara's turned it to grunt. Honestly, like a big bear with a sore head walking around the office. Game's gone. I don't like football anymore. It's gone. Shambles. Shambles. Punching death.
Oh, head was gone. Head was gone. You know, I've got a load of gooners in the office. You've got you as a Chelsea fan, and I've got everyone else behind me.
Plan A was back on the table.
Yeah, everyone just like can't wait to see me coming in and, lose my head. Right? But Romero gets us out of trouble. He nicks us a point, and fair play to him because he needed a big performance he produced. But that penalty decision, mate, that is a disgrace. That is honestly one of the worst decisions I've ever seen. Spurs, every time we take a corner, someone's tussling in a box with Romero or Danso, we're having to deal with it. You see it any level, every game, every week, all over the country. But no, Spurs, Dan Burns got him in a headlock. I don't know what Bentancur's meant to do. All right, you say, he's not looking at the ball. He's not. Well, he's got him in a headlock.
I happen to think the VAR does not need to get involved in that one, right? And I heard Troy and I heard Sam doing the comms saying it's definitely penalty. The problem you've got is Bentancur don't look at the ball. He don't look at it once. And that puts him... It's not a good look, Jay. You can't not look at the ball. And you can't win the ball.
It's man and ball defending from a corner, right, isn't it?
But you've got to be able to see the ball.
You're trying to watch your man and you're trying to see the ball, but you mark your man. But, he hasn't got the opportunity to look at the ball when the ball comes in because Dan Burn has him in a headlock.
No, he doesn't have him in a headlock.
He does.
No, he doesn't have him in a headlock. Jay, he's not got him in a headlock. Look, do you want me to put you in a headlock? Right? And I'll show you what a headlock looks like.
No chance put me in a headlock.
Get round that neck.
It's a terrible decision, mate.
I thought it was soft.
Soft?
I thought it was soft. I agree with you, but the problem you've got.
Disgusting.
But I don't know which one the VAR got to get involved in. I know Troy and Sam. It was under a penalty. I'm not convinced that VAR.
Clear and obvious.
Clear
and obvious.
No, but
that's what we're looking at.
The problem. Here's the thing. Bentancur doesn't look at the ball once. Not once does he look at the ball.
He has him in a headlock.
And he doesn't get him in a headlock.
Jace,
it's not a headlock, mate.
The ball comes in.
It's not.
And Dan Burn has got his elbow over the top of Bentancur.
Why is Bentancur sniffing his armpit? Why is he doing that?
Well, because he's marking him, and then Dan Burn gets over the top of him. So Bentancur can't do anything with his head.
Tell you why.
Because it's under Dan Burn's armpit.
Okay, he put it there.
Whether he puts it there or not, Dan Burn climbs over him. He gets his arm on top of him.
No,
He gets him in
it's immaterial
right?
now, mate.
It's not clear and obvious. That is not what we need in the game. It's a terrible decision.
I agree with
it's
that.
shocking from VAR, and they're ruining football.
I don't think VAR needs to get involved there. Go with on-field decision. I don't think it was as clear-cut. I don't think it's one of those where it's a blatant penalty. Troy, however, and Sam were adamant, right? Absolutely adamant it was. So there you go. There's the split, right?
I can't believe Troy Deeney can sit there and say that should be a penalty. I've seen Troy Deeney in a box. Let me tell you, mate, he gets sent off every week. So he can't start saying, "Oh yeah, that's a penalty."
It's terrible. But it's terrible defend from Bentancur. You've got to be able to see the ball. All he was doing, right? His only job was to stop Dan Burn. And the problem you've got with that is if Dan Burn gets a little run on you, all of a sudden starts to muscle you, and you don't let go, you're in trouble.
Mate,
you're in trouble.
Tussles happen in the box
all the time.
Every single game.
All the time.
All the time.
But look at the ball. Look at the ball.
You can't. You give a penalty every game if we're talking about pushing and shoving in and around the penalty spot. There's so many times that you can go, that's a pen. But it's just that's part and parcel of defending in the box from a corner.
But look at the ball.
Oh.
He's not. He isn't interested in the ball.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Massive point in the end for Spurs.
It was a massive point. Newcastle
get something from it.
Yeah, Huff and Puff started all right. Newcastle Spurs looked like they were struggling to get the game going, and they had moments. Spurs when it went 1-0, you didn't feel Spurs had it in them to get back.
No.
And I thought it was a question. When's the next goal coming from?
No, we looked okay. There was times when we had the ball, but we don't do anything with it. I mean, we have good possession and we pass it. And then when there's the opportunity to then go and run into the space or, get out a full-back, we go back, it ends up back at Vicario, and then we give it away. And it's like, come on, lads. Like, I get it, build up, and you're away from home, you want to keep the ball ticking over. But when the opportunity's there to go and have a go at someone, go and do it. Brennan Johnson, I mean, he gets he's had an opportunity to play again tonight. And it's just like, when I see him play for Wales, he gets it, he drives, he gets shots away, he hits the target. Plays for Spurs. Every time he gets up, Troy Deeney, every time he makes a decision, he makes the wrong one. And it's like, come on, lads. Like, I get we're playing away from home. And look, we'll take the point and we move on. Romero, that's a captain's performance from him. And that's why, he is the captain because he stepped up in a big way tonight.
What about his over kick? I mean,
Ronaldo-esque.
I mean, Ronaldo apologised as it went over the line.
Ronaldo scored that goal. We'll be talking about it for decades.
Come on, that was halfway down the shin, that one.
Oh, the old Shinola, wasn't it?
Bounced 3 times. The ball literally said, sorry, I've got to go in.
Yeah, it's in.
I've got to. Don't want to go in, but I've got to.
Found its way in the net. I'll take it. Look,
Of course you'll take it.
It's not the best performance I've ever seen, but we never really get anything away from home. St James's Park's our place to go.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll be disappointed that they don't win the game. They were on top. They had opportunities. I think they were a bit lacklustre as well in terms when they were getting in good positions, didn't really make it count. Spurs, look, we've nicked 2-2. It's a point, and you move on, but I don't know where we go.